Hello and welcome back to Burgess Hill's Leyland Park. I'm Toby Haslam and I'll be taking you through today's game, where we see 3rd place Burgess Hill take on 9th place Deal Town. Burgess Hill come into the game off the back of a tough 3-0 away defeat to Croydon Athletic last weekend. However, with a playoff position already secured, they'll be hoping they can bounce back in style and take victory today against an informed Deal Town. I caught up with Hillians midfielder Kieran Rowe to hear his thoughts about how important it is his team get back to winning ways today as the playoff games edge closer and closer. Suffered a tough loss to Croydon last weekend. How important is it that you bounce back today?
Yeah, very important. I mean, we haven't had many setbacks this year, but last week definitely was one. But yeah, looking to bounce back, hopefully maybe secure 3rd today with Margate playing Merston, but very important.
Will Deal Town, who are currently on a 4-match winning streak, pose a bigger threat than their league position indicates? Let's find out and get into today's action. Chris Whelpdale with a nice ball out to Reggie Ward. Reggie Ward finds Kieran Rowe in the centre of the pitch. Kieran Rowe's looking for a nice ball over the top, finds Brandon O'Neill, controls brilliantly and passes it into the net through the keeper's legs. Back amongst the squad and back amongst the goal for captain Brandon O'Neill. Kieran Rowe, the deftest of passes, perfectly weighted, perfectly timed. Brandon O'Neill controlled well, first time volley through the keeper's legs. Perfect start for Burgess Hill, who lead 1-0 after 5 minutes. It's Whelpsdale in the middle of the pitch, able to pass out to Jay Beckford, who controls well. Looks for the runner Reggie Ward, who he finds, who shrugs off one defender, gets past another, looks for someone in the middle, finds Brandon O'Neill, who again has a brilliant touch and is able to just pass it into a wide open net. Some brilliant play on the wing here by Jay Beckford and Reggie Ward, who shrugs off one man, gets round another and has the vision to look up, find Brandon O'Neill, who touches past the keeper and has a wide open net to finish in. Mounting pressure from Burgess Hill here, who are looking to force a mistake, and they do, and it finds Chris Whelpsdale, who gets back into Brandon O'Neill, who just can't quite make contact with it, but does fall to Reggie Ward, who takes past a couple of defenders and is able to shoot and slots it home brilliantly for Burgess Hill's 3rd goal. Reggie Ward on fine form this game, assisted Brandon O'Neill's last goal and gets on the score sheet himself here. And Burgess Hill take a resounding 3-0 lead after just 40 minutes. Chris Whelpdale has the ball on the far side, takes around one man, is looking for a man in the middle, and Brandon O'Neill emphatically, acrobatically finds the back of the net for a 3rd time. Captain fantastic Brandon O'Neill with a lovely deft finish off the side of his foot after another great pass by Chris Whelpdale. Burgess Hill in full control here, and Deal Town have no response. And it's a mistake by substitute Kane Smith, and Chris Whelpdale's through and hits it over the post. Unable to find the 5th goal here. Paulie Murray with a good chance to give his team some hope, and with a nice curling effort does make it round the wall, but firmly into the grasp of Burgess Hill's keeper. Gary Mansell will be very proud of his team today, who have put in a resounding effort and have taken a 4-0 victory over Deal Town. I spoke to manager Gary Mansell after his team's 4-0 victory against Deal Town. Thank you very much for joining me, Gary. 4-0, clean sheet, 3 points. Perfect day for your side?
Yeah, perfect day. Perfect performance first half. Absolutely brilliant. Some beautiful football. Real pleasure to watch. I thought we were unplayable first half. The rotations were excellent. Obviously against an aggressive press. Very clever movement to get out, just brilliant play, and some of the goals were fantastic. Second half, controlled it. You know, we wanted to keep the tempo high. We challenged the players to dominate the half, and whilst we didn't create lots second half, I think we controlled the territory and we controlled the game.
Well, there we have it, an impressive performance from Gary Mansell's side, who have all but confirmed their 3rd spot finish for the season. They saw out a high-flying Deal Town with a stunning hat-trick from captain Brandon O'Neill, as well as a wonderful goal from Reggie Ward. The Hillians' next game takes them to Sittingbourne next Friday, before returning back to Leyland Park the following Monday for their final home game of the season versus Three Bridges. Until then, I've been Toby Haslam, and this has been Burgess Hill versus Deal Town.
Thank you.